The preacher's screaming fire, but I'm looking for a light to burn this whole town down in the middle of the night. You can take your holy water and your sanctified love and shove it where the sun don't shine, 'cause I don't give a fuck.
Copper pot sweating in a pine wood shack, firelight dancing off a goodie sack, sugar corn and a sinner's grin. That's how the trouble always begins. River far crawling through the trees, smells like smoke and kerosene. Swollen batch was cursed. Said the first man drinking never quench his thirst. Said he saw red eyes in the boiling steam, heard low laughter in the hissing scene. We just laughed and poured it clear. The devil don't live around here. There's something in the copper tonight. It ain't just fire and rye. It tastes like brimstone, burns like spite, leaves a mark you can't deny. We built that still blood and will. I thought we owned that hill. You don't run that mountain still. It runs you when it will. Tom took a swig and he hit the floor. Eyes rolled back like a slam screen door. Said he saw flames in the river bend. Said he's collecting what you owe, my friend. Wine kicked up, lantern swung. That's when the chanting started humming low. There's something in the copper tonight. It ain't just fire and wrath. It tastes like brimstone, burns like spite, leaves a mark you can't deny. We built that still with blood and will. We thought we owned that hill. You don't run that mountain still. It runs you when it will. We signed no paper, spoke no prayer, but every man that drinks that shine feels somebody standing there. There's something in the copper tonight. Hear it hiss and cry. We fed that flame with pride and spite. Now it won't let us die. We built that still with blood and will. I thought we owned that hill. You don't run that mountain still. It runs you when it will. Look out the window at the street where I was born, but the signs are all changing and the fabric's getting torn. The man in the high tower, he's calling from the south. Says we're putting poison in our own damn
calling Connie governor. Says the deal is a sin, and he's ready to bolt the door while the frost is digging in. They're shaking hands in Beijing while the border's getting cold, trading off the silver for a promise made of gold. But the man with the red tie, he's laying down the line. As you walk with the dragon, you ain't no friend of mine. 100% tax on everything we grow, because we're letting in a shadow that we don't even know. And they wonder why I'm quiet, why I'm leaning on my gun, watching shadows grow much longer in a cold and dying sun. You can sail the mountains, you can sail the very air, but the neighbor's got a padlock and he doesn't think it's fair. Yeah, it's a dark, bitter winter, and the ice is getting thin. When you turn me back on, brothers, just to let the stranger in. I ain't taking orders from a man I'll never meet. I won't watch a foreign shadow march down my hometown street. They say China's gonna eat us, gonna swallow us whole, while the liberals in Ottawa are bartering our soul. I don't wanna be a drop-off port for a red flag fleet. I'd rather keep the maple leaf and the dust upon my feet. The ink is drying on the page, the warning has been sent. Now we're staring down the barrel of the 100%. And they wonder why I'm quiet, why I'm leaning on my gun, watching shadows grow much longer in a cold and dying sun. You can sail the mountains, you can sail the very air, but the neighbor's got a padlock and he doesn't think it's fair. Yeah, it's a dark, bitter winter, and the ice is getting thin. When you turn your back on, brothers, just to let the stranger in. The Golden Dome is rising, but we're standing in the rain, choosing a new master just to feel a different chain. If the choice is the stars or a flag of deep red, I know which ground I'm choosing for my final bed. Yeah, they wonder why I'm quiet while I'm leaning on my gun, watching shadows grow much longer in a cold and dire sun. You can sail the mountain, you can sail the very end, but the neighbor's got a padlock and he doesn't think it's fair. Yeah, it's a dark, bitter winter, and the ice is getting thin. When you turn your back on, brothers, just to let the stranger in. Stand for the red and white before they put out the light. Watch the world go cool.
there's a line drawn in the desert sand between a free soul and a cold command. I won't walk the path where the shadows crawl, or bow my head to a stone-blind wall. I refuse to coexist with the blade in my throat in a hollow sea where the vultures float. You want me silent, you want me dead, but I won't share a piece with the blood you'd shed. I see the steel glint in your eye, a promise of a dark and a hollow sky. You speak of faith while you sharpen the edge, but I'm standing firm on a canyon ledge. The air gets thin and the fire grows high. No room for a truce under a dying sky. I refuse to coexist with the blade in my throat in a hollow sea where the vultures float. You want me silent, you want me dead, but I won't share a piece with the blood you'd shed. There's no middle ground when the steel meets the bone. I'll stand in the clearing, I'll stand alone. You can't demand a seat at the table of life when all you bring is a sharpened knife. I refuse to coexist with a blade in my throat in a hollow sea where the vultures float. You want me silent, you want me dead, but I won't share a piece with the blood you'd shed. No, I won't coexist. Slow. The sun is sinking like a stone in a dry well town. I'm sitting on the porch as the shadows settle down. I got a pocket full of gravel and a heart full of soot. The devil's at the tree line and he's moving on foot. 30 years of running, now the leash is pulled tight, and I'm trading every heartbeat just to buy a little light. Oh, the ink is drying on a skin-tight bone, and the mercy's all gone from the great beyond. I got a bargain to strike for a ghost of a chance. One more hour for a final dance. The devil's at the gate with a heavy iron key, but I got one last goodbye before he collects me. I'm staring at a window where the lamplight glows. glows, the only piece of heaven that a sinner ever knows. I can't knock on the wood, I can't call out her name. My hands are too dirty and my soul's full of shame. So I'm writing out a letter with a shaking leading hand, leaving all my sorrow in the belly of the sand. The crows are on the wire and the wind begins to moan. The dead is coming due and I'm facing it alone. Oh, the ink is drying on a skin-tight bond, and the mercy's all gone from the great beyond. I got a bargain to strike for a ghost of a chance. One more hour for a final dance. The devil's at the gate with a heavy iron key, but I got one last goodbye before he collects me. Melted down my silver, turned it into lead. A man can't outrun the things that he said. The shadows on the floorboards that rise in the glass. I'm watching the seconds like the sand through the glass. Yeah, the ink is drying on a skin-tight bond, and the mercy's all gone from the gray beyond. I got a bargain to strike for a ghost of a chance. One more hour for a final dance. The devil's at the gate with a heavy iron key, but I got one last goodbye before he collects me. A pocket full of gravel, a heart full of steel. Full moon split like a busted jaw. Rivers whispering outlaw, law. Boardwalk groans under dead men's weight. Every plank's a sinner's slate. Lantern swings in a skeletal hand, like he's branding the night with a cattleman's brand. That scythe ain't clean, it remembers names carved in rust and funeral flames. Coat full of river mud and bone, eyes burn hotter than brimstone. He don't knock, he don't plead, he just plants that blade like a seed. Saloon sign creaks with a crooked grin. A rope still sways where your neck's been. Black water covenant signed in blood. Ink runs thick in the delta mud. You can curse your daddy, blame the drought, but hell's collecting, no backing out. One more lantern, one more scream. The river keeps what it redeems. Cards on the dock stuck to the grain. Ace of spades in a puddle of stain. Bottle smash where your backbone cracked. Truth don't care about the lies you stack. Crow pick slow at a sinner's grin, picking the rod from under the skin. This town was raised on a gallows beam, baptized in kerosene, and screams Every soul here sold for cheap, and death don't bother, he harvests deep. You feel that cold, that ain't the breeze. His fingers crawling up your knees. Lantern glow, ain't mercy spark. It's a headstone candle in the dark. Blackwater covenant, no repeal. Signed with bone and river steel. Side swings low and the night turns red. Living don't matter when you're half dead. You can pray, you can beg, you can testify, but the ferryman's grinning when the bullets fly. Lantern fades, road goes still. Water closes over with. There's a lantern swinging where the black hole leans, casting long shadows on the in-between. Gravel crunch rhythm under worn-out boots. Preacher sun raised on blood red truths. I dug 3 graves by the river bend. Swore to God I'd never go back again, but the dirt remembers every name, and the night don't care who you blame. I'm the flame in the graveyard, land and light, burning in the dead of night. Every sin I bury still breathes, rattling chains in the willow trees. You can run from the past, you can pray for pardon, but the roots grow deep in a cursing man's garden. Mama said mercy's a fragile thing, break it once and it won't ever sing. I traded grace for a loaded steel, signed my name with a crooked deal. There's a cross laid flat where the river floods, and it don't wash clean with holy blood. The wind got teeth and it's biting slow. Says, son, there's places you can't outgrow. I'm the flame in the graveyard, land and light, burning low in the dead of night. Every sin I bear, it still breathes, rattling chains in the willow trees. You can run from the past, you can pray for pardon, but the roots grow deep in a cursing man's garden. There's a knock at the fence with no one there, just a whisper crawling through the air. My shadow moves when I stand still, like it's got its own blood to spill. If redemption's real, it's running late, and the gate's already cracked at the hinge of fate. I'm the flame in the graveyard, land and light, last damn spark in a dying fight. Every sin I bear, it still breathes, scratching up from beneath the leaves. You can kneel in dust, you can scream forgive me, but the dead don't forget and they don't set you free. pistol in his hand. He left a trail of wreckage across this hollow land. He told me, son, the devil doesn't need to invite you in when you're born with a fever and a suitcase full of sin. I tried to walk the narrow, I tried to keep it straight, but there's a heavy iron rattle at the garden gate. It's blood in the marrow, it's lead in the bone. A man can't build a kingdom on a foundation of stone. The family tree is twisted with a hangman's limb, and every light I follow just keeps getting dim. Yeah, I'm reaping the harvest that my father sowed in the dark, dusty corners of this outlaw road. I traded in the Bible for a box of rusted shells. I'm digging out of heaven in a dozen different hells. They say the apple doesn't fall too far from the root, but this one's black and bitter, covered up in soot. I look in the mirror, I see his hollow eyes, feeding on the truth and breathing out the lies. The moon is a cold, blind eye in the sky tonight, watching as I step out from the fading light. It's blood in the marrow, it's lead in the bone. A man can't build a kingdom on a foundation of stone. The family tree is twisted with a hangman's limb, and every light I follow just keeps getting dim. Yeah, I'm reaping the harvest that my father sowed in the dark, dusty corners of this outlaw road. My name is a curse that the wind won't whisper. My soul is a blister that'll never quite heal. I've got enough sins to salt the earth, Lord, and I'm spinning my tires on a broken wheel. Yeah, it's blood in the marrow, it's lead in the bone. A man can't build a kingdom on a foundation of stone. The family tree is twisted with a hangman's limb, and every light I follow just keeps getting dim. Yeah, I'm reaping the harvest that my father sowed in the dark, dusty corners of this outlaw road. A silver spoon with a bitter taste, just another ghost in a barren waste. He had whiskey on his breath and her tears on his hands. Said a man's own house is his kingdom and land. I watched her in the doorway, shaking in a light. Something in me snapped that night. boots on gravel, screen door slam. He didn't see the iron in my hand. The cottonwood trees, moon cut sharp through the leaves. He talked real big till the barrel spoke. Now the night's so still it nearly chokes. Ain't no jury in the wild, just dirt and God and a broken child. I dug 2 graves tonight, and one for who I was. Red clay swallowed the fire, but it don't wash off the blood. Would I do it again if it came to that line when a wolf steps in where he shouldn't be? Yeah, I dug 2 graves tonight, and one of them was for who I was. Red clay swallowed the fire, but it don't wash off the blood. If he's waiting at the gate someday, I'll stand my ground and speak my plea. Yeah, I dug 2 graves tonight, and I dig them again for her and me. There's a fence post leaning where the black crows sit. Moon split open like a bleeding lip. Gravel road hums with a ghostly tone, like it's chewing on the marrow of a broken bone. I got dirt in my teeth and rust on my name, and been baptized in smoke in a house fire flame. Wind's got a whisper like a hangman's rope, says, boy, you were born without a speck of hope. There's iron at the crossroads, blood in the clay, devils in the tree line counting what I owe him today. I sold my shadow for a bullet and a prayer. Now the night's got fingers running through my hair. Every mile markers carved with bones, and the dark keeps calling me back home. Daddy left a Bible with a pistol inside. He said, son, choose your weapon when the truth collides. Mama's last words were a shotgun hymn, sang forgiveness through a mouth gone dim. I tried to outrun what the bloodline wrote, but faith's got spurs and a heavy coat. There's a lantern swinging at the gate of sin, and it burns like it knows where I've been. There's iron at the crossroads, blood in the clay, devil's in the tree line counting what I owe him today. I sold my shadow for a bullet and a prayer. Now the night's got fingers running through my hair. Every mile marker's carved with bones, and the dark keeps calling me back home. I buried 3 men where the creek runs dry. Heard the soil breathe when I said goodbye. There's something breathing under that land. It remembers the weight of my shaking hands. You can wash in the river, you can kneel in the dust, but the grave don't care who you used to trust. There's iron at the crossroads, fire in the sky, devil's got a ledger with my last goodbye. I sold my soul for a second chance, now I'm slow dancing with a graveyard dance. Every mile marker's carved with bone, and the dark keeps calling me home. Moons hang crooked over dead man's town. Rivers black as the sands I drown. Steamboat coughing like a dying lung. Preachers bell but nobody's wrong. So lone light flickers through the smoke. Every promise I made went up in oak. Got a lantern burning by my boot and a pocket full of bad repute. And crows don't sleep and neither do I. They circle slow where the body lie. This river don't wash a sinner clean, it just carries him where he ain't been seen. Whiskey talks, but the truth don't bend. I'm counting cards with death again. Side on my back, blood on my hand. I built my throne on sinking sand. Yeah, I drank to forget, but I always remember I'm the ferryman down the river of the dam. Got skulls for trophies, chains for gold, stories that ain't fit to be told. That boat out there got a red-lit deck, carrying souls on a broken check. Ace of spades on a bloodstained plank. Luck ran dry at the riverbank. Wind said, son, you're overdue. I just light another and let it burn through. Full moon watching with a blind white stare. Ain't no mercy floating in that air. river don't wash a sinner clean. It just carries him where he ain't been seen. Whiskey talks, but the truth don't bend. I'm counting cars with death again. Scythe on my back, blood on my hand. I built my throne on sinking sand. Yeah, I drink to forget, but I always remember I'm the ferryman down the river of the damned. They say redemption's a holy flame, but hell knows every outlaw's name. Lantern swings in the midnight breeze, every soul comes back to me. This river don't wash a sinner clean. It brings your bones where you've been. Whiskey burns, but it don't defend when the hangman calls your friend. Psychos deep, no second stand. A king of ash in a ghost town land. Yeah, I drink to forget, but I always remember I'm the ferryman down the river of the damned. River keys rolling, and I ain't stepping on.
Lightning splits a rotten sky, steel tracks scream and sparks fly. Engine coughing like a dying lung, dragging chains where the dead men hung. Town burned down to brick and bone, every soul here overthrown. Telegraph wires hum my name, every spark just feeds the flame. Lantern swinging in my grip, ash and cinder on my lip. I walk slow where the rails divide, 1,000 bodies by my side. Hear that whistle cry my sin. Ain't no ticket back again. Smoke on the rail line, blood in the dirt. Every mile I walk just makes it worse. Iron wheels and a hangman's grin. This whole damn town was born in sin. No preacher left and no bill to toll, just lightning carving through my soul. Yeah, the engine's hot and the sky's blood red. I'm counting down the living and the dead. Cold black rain on a shattered street, boot heels crunch on rotten meat. Windows busted, doors torn wide, every promise here already died. That train don't carry freight no more, it hauls regret from shore to shore. Every boxcar packed with screams, every whistle splits my dreams. South blade catching firelight, cutting clean through wrong and right. You can run, but you won't outride the devil pacing at my side. Hear that whistle bend and cry. Even hell's afraid to die. Smoke on the rail line, blood in the dirt. Every mile I walk just makes it worse. Iron wheels and a hangman's grin. This whole damn town was born in sin. No mercy left, no hands to hold, just rusted steel
no sun. Storm rolled in and took his pig. Now I'm just finishing it. Tracks run straight through broken bone. Every soul gets carried home, but home ain't warm and home ain't kind. It's just a graveyard on the line. Smoke on the rail line, flame in the sky. Every sinner's got to die. Iron shrieks and the lantern sways. I've been walking these cursed highways. No church left, no hymn to sing. Just underground on a burning king. Yeah, the engine screaming what I already said. I don't count the living, I count the dead. I count the dead. Silence. We remember the dust on the old man's shelf before the world went and sold itself. We tasted the dirt and we knew the name of every ghost in the flickering flame. We're the generation that knew the way it was, the keepers of the law. We're living in the now, where the shadows bleed, planning for a future we'll never need. The present is a star and a neon blur, a hollow promise of the way we were. We walk the concrete and we breathe the rust, building up a kingdom out of settling dust. We see the clouds gathering on the rim. The light of the morning is getting dim. We're the generation that knew the way it was, the keepers of the light, law. We're living in the now, where the shadows bleed, planning for a future we'll never need. The digital heart and the heart of stone. We understand the ending before it begins. The weight of the world and the weight of our sins. We're the generation that knew the way it was, the keepers of the light
saw the stars. We see the
just a sliver, like a blade across the sky. When I kissed her by the river, and I told her not to cry. The lawman had my scent, and the hounds were closing in. I was guilty of some loving and a heavy dose of sin. Oh, bury me in denim, let the roses turn to rust. Our love is written in the wind and settled in the dust. You can stretch my neck at midnight, but you'll never break the line between a lonesome outlaw and his long-lost Valentine. I left the locket on the table and a bullet in the door. Told her I'd be back for her 100 years or more. They called me in the canyon where the shadows play for keeps. Now she's waiting in the chapel while the whole town soundly sleeps. The rope is getting itchy and the priest is acting grim, but the light inside her window, Lord, it never will go dim. Oh, bury me in denim, let the roses turn to rust. Our love is written in the wind and settled in the dust. You can stretch my neck at midnight, but you'll never break the line between a lonesome outlaw and his long-lost Valentine. Say a dead man's promise is a hollow, broken thing, but they haven't heard the hollow wind or the song she's gonna sing. When the trapdoor drops at daybreak, I'll be riding through the air, straight back to the hollow, just to touch her raven hair. So bury me in denim, let the roses turn to rust. Our love is written in the wind and settled in the dust. You can stretch my neck at midnight, but you'll never break the line between a lonesome outlaw and his long-lost Valentine. Dust in my lungs is the soul of my grave, the dead to the devil that I never could save. I've outrun the law and I've outrun the light. Now I'm just a shadow in the belly of the night. Let the rope swing heavy, let the timber creak, the skies turn black and the gospel is weak. I'm the king of the dirt, where the vultures fly.
fly, the last gallows bird who refuses to die. Got a bash made of cold hard tin, but it won't stop the ride of a lifetime of sin. My boots are worn thin from the miles and the mud. Every coin in my pocket is stained with my blood. A moon is a blade cutting through the pine. I'm running out of road and I'm running out of time. Oh, let the rope swing heavy, let the timber creak. The skies turn black and the gospel is weak. I'm the king of the dirt, where the vultures fly, the last gallows bird who refuses to and a long way down, they're digging a hole on the edge of town. Don't pray for my soul, don't weep for my name, just feed the fire and fan the flame. Swing heavy, let the timber creak. The skies turn black and the gospel is weak. I'm the king of the dirt, where the vultures fly, the last gallows bird who refuses to He's walked the dust of 1,000,000,000 miles, stacked the bones in the silent piles. But the wind blew cold with a different sound, and he dropped that scythe on the frozen ground. He's looking up where the light is thin, wondering where his own ends begin. He's tipping his hat to the great unknown. The king of the grave is feeling alone, casting a shadow on the temporal floor, begging for truth at the ancient door. The master of silence finds a voice to cry. Even the reaper needs a reason asking if the end is coming soon. He's the final breath and the closing lid, but he's seeking the secrets the ages hid. He stands in the rain with a tilted head, looking for the master of the death. The lantern flickers, the iron gates moan. The king of the grave is feeling alone. He's tipping his hat to the great unknown. The king of the grave is feeling alone, casting a shadow on the temple floor, begging for truth at the ancient door. The master of silence finds a voice to cry. Even the reaper needs a reason why. He's the end of the road, he's the final debt, but he's looking for where he hasn't met yet. Well, silent plea in a world of gray, before it turns to sweep the light away. He's tipping his hat to the great unknown. The king of the grave is feeling alone, casting a shadow on the temple floor, begging for truth at the ancient door. Master of silence finds a voice to cry. Even the reaper needs a reason why. Reason why. They came with the paper, slick back and smiling wide. Says sorry about the trouble, son, but you got nothing left to ride. Watch that old blue Ford get chained up in the pale daylight. Heard the diesel moan goodbye, man, that was a hell of a night. But the sun went down and the devil woke up in my soul. Found my way to the impound lot just to take back the toll. A little wire twister, hot switch ain't exactly how the goober go. Now the 302 V8 is breathing smoke out the pipe. Smells like kerosene and freedom on a cold Alabama night. They sang about leaving, they sang about gone. They sang about how you move on. But I'm walking through the fire and I'm taking back the toll. Got my truck, got my dog, got my house, got my soul. You can try and bury me down 6 feet in the dirt, but I climb out with everything, even the damn hurt. I ain't lost a thing tonight, I just got back what was mine. That truck was just steel and chrome.
The house is just lumber and glass, but they took the only thing that saw me when I hit the lower class. Yeah, she said he's better off without you. Broke down on the town, and she pawned my blue heelers hard for a cheap dress and a silver crown. Traced that woman's new address out past the county line. Saw him in the window fenced in, looking small, not feeling fine. I walked right past the keep out sign, didn't even have to call his name. He saw my shadow, felt my soul, and that dog remembered the game. He ran a fence line hard, leaped that 5 foot wide like he was shot. Now his tail's beating time on my stolen truck's floorboard. 2 things in the truck seat now, my dog and my pride restored. But a man ain't a man till his name's back up on his own front door. They painted the walls white, put a gate where the fence had fell, but they couldn't scrub the blood out of the old dry water well. Remembered that old deed was hidden, folded up beneath a stone. A legal loophole, a paper trick that said the place was still my own. Knocked on the door, truck idling loud, dog at my side. Look at me, said, got the papers right here, son. Turns out this ain't your scene. Now the porch light's burning for me on a long and final night. You take a man's future, you take his pride. You leave him in the gutter, nowhere left to hide. But you forgot the rules of the dirt and the dark. What I built with my hand. The sun dipped down on the last stretch of fence. We watched the dust settle on a hard-earned expense. You packed your bag, you cinched your saddle tight. Just another silhouette riding out into the night. Now any other man, he'd stammer and he'd stall, but that word goodbye just don't fit us at all. 'Cause the truth is whispered on a cold wind's breath. Cowboys don't say goodbye, only till death. We just ride on out past the river and the road, trading one heavy burden for another heavy load. No tear in the eye, no final desperate plea. The last ride's just so long, partner to me. We shared the water, we ate the trail dust too. Stared down the darkness till the morning broke through. Out here in the Badlands, the promise ain't a night. It's the silent understanding of the trouble you ain't forgot. You know the wind can scatter all the words that are weak, so we keep the faith we made when we promised not to speak. 'Cause the truth is whispered on a cold wind's breath. Cowboys don't say goodbye, only till death. We just ride on out past the river and the road, trading one heavy burden for another heavy load. No tear in the eye, no final desperate plea. The last ride's just so long, partner to me. soul that strays. But a man on a mission, he can't stop for the delays. You got your own empty miles, I got mine yet to roam. The world's just a desert and we're never truly home. So I'll just tip my hat and I'll see you on the flip. Yeah, I'll see you on the flip. The last ride's just so long. The dust on your old guitar case is thick as December snow. It's leaned against the wall where you left it 8 long months ago. I move around this house like a ghost, a silhouette of your man. And I keep the blinds pulled tight so the sun don't touch the wedding band.
But you know I ain't gone, I ain't left. I'm the baseline in your chest. You can sweep the floor, but you can't dust me out. You can't tune out the sound, no doubt. They say time heals everything, but the truth is a lie they sold. I'm walking through a story that never wanted to be told.
No casket and dirt,
No stone and inscription,
the only place I'm buried
it's in your transcripts.
of the same damn argument.
Under the same tin roof, you can't outrun a ghost when she's standing in your truth.
I was staring at the screen that night, throwing words like nine. Said if you walk out that door, you're walking out of both our lives. I poured myself a glass of cheap bourbon and sat back in that chair. Never thought your threat to leave would just hang suspended in the air.
See, I never needed a ride or a ticket to leave. You built this empty house, where do you think I breathe? You were ready for the silence, but the silence got loud. You wanted me gone, now I'm the permanent cloud.
I just need to know, was it real or just a fever dream I had? Was there a future we lost? Was the good worth all the bad? I trade this quiet hell for one last word, one single touch.
Don't you dare look back at the past like it's a window pane. It's an unbroken mirror reflecting all your pain.
I'm the echo of the shotgun blast you fired at your own door. You're asking for a memory, but you're only gonna need more. They say time heals everything, the truth is a lie that's traced out everything that tears.
They say time heals everything, but the truth is a lie they sold. I'm walking through a story that never wanted to be told.
No casket and dirt,
No stone and inscription,
the only place I'm buried
is in your transcripts.
of the same damn argument.
Under the same tin roof, you can't outrun a ghost when she's standing in your truth. Walk out,
Walk out.
let you go.
smoke screen, that's the truth. Mirror writes a bad check, gotta cash it, gotta move. Whispers off the concrete tile sound like sirens off the interstate, mapping out the miles that'll seal your final fate. Every droplet holds a vial, painting venom in the dark. Another shadow memory leaving its bitter mark. Yeah, my finger traces the foggy glass, etching the escape route fast, drawing roads where the devil rode, roads will walk at last. The steel burdens are wanting through the ground streak window pane. Stars align like streetlights through the bullet holes of rain. Ocean folds and the cold cities glow, 10,000 feet below, melting into the drain. Ain't nobody gonna know. The water's running, the engine's running low, two worlds bleed into one, where we gotta go. Beyond the steam in the glass, I see the world that's calling out the dead to me, where cracked porcelain and cold cement collide. Horizon stretch, ain't no place left to hide. Horizon stretch, ain't no place left to hide. Oh. Altitude turns my breath to dust. That's what happens when you gotta run on trust. These cold tiles keep the graveyard time a beat, a hollow broken rhyme. So bubbles burst like flashlights in the woods, running from the hounds misunderstood, carrying the secrets to the badlands, out of bounds. The water's running, the engine's running low, two worlds bleed into one, where we gotta go. Beyond the steam in the glass, I see the world that's calling out the dead to me, where cracked porcelain and cold cement collide. Horizon stretch, ain't no place left to hide. Horizon stretch, ain't no place left to hide. Oh. We're here, we're gone, stuck in the fog. From the city to the swamp dog, the journey's etched in the humid haze, burning off the sense of yesterday's craze. A dream begins where the cold water hits, to all the places where the light quits. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. I sailed a plastic skiff past the horn of the dead, took ransom and vessels till my enemies bled, left the warm sands and the sun-blasted tide, when a cursed gold doubloon was strapped to my side. Now I'm here in this fall, where the north wind still bites, with a Kalashnikov scar and a hunger for life. They whisper of strangers, they lock up their doors, they just see the dark skin, not the blood on my oars. Oh, the bad luck ain't quiet, it's a screech in the air. It rides the cold fall and clings to my head. I got the jinx of the desert and the curse of the deep. Every town I lay down in, the locals can't sleep. I'm a ghost on the rigging, but I'm standing on shore, and every soul I approach wants something last bloody dime. The gin of the ocean demands what is mine. Caught a fool by the docks with his pocket half full. Told him I ain't no beggar, I'm just here for the pull. He saw my long knife that was sharpened on coral, and the look in my eyes that ain't worried with moral. Said, where's the black market? Who's holding the goods? I'm a man who takes things that are misunderstood. He choked on his whiskey just to stutter and spit. Said the bad luck here, Captain, is worse than the pit. Oh, that night off the coast, I killed a good man, took a silver-bound chest in the name of my clan. Inside was no treasure, just a dried monkey fist and a whisper that promised my soul wouldn't rest. I felt the heat leave the water, the stars turned to rust. Knew then that my shadow would only find us. I threw it back down, but the ocean threw it back harder. Now the gin is my partner, and misery's the charter. They got a small church with a bell and a cross. They think that their faith will prevent the bad laws, but the salt on my lips is the taste of the grave. I don't pray for redemption, I pray for what I crave. I ain't leaving this harbor without something to show. If I can't break the curse, then the fire will glow. I'll take the old preacher, I'll take his whole stash. Gonna burn down the dark, leave nothing but ash. Oh, the bad luck ain't quiet, it's a screech in the air. Here rides a cold fog, it clings to my hair. I got the jinx of the desert and the curse of the deep. Every town I lay down, the locals can't sleep. I'm a ghost on the rigging, but I'm standing on shore. And every soul I approach wants something I swore I'd never give up. My last bloody dime, the gin of the ocean demands what is mine. Yeah, he demands what is mine. The fire is lit now, the water is cold. He demanded my soul, but I gave him the gold.
Last light faded out past the county line. Got a pistol and a prayer, but no peace of mind. Every mile is a ghost, every shadow is heat. Left the old life burning in a dry creek bed. I poured a moonshine, signed the deal in blood. Said the devil's got manners when he knocks on the mud. Now the tides are spinning, I'm just watching the gauge, but the collector's coming, turning the next page. You got mountains to climb, but the shadows are deep. He rides on a promise that he gotta keep. The ledger is full, the debt is confirmed. Can't run or can't hide from the sin collector.
He don't need no headlights, he don't need no key, just the sound of your conscience trying to flee. The static on the AM radio is his voice. Every dead battery confirms your bad choice. He uses the dust storms to blur the reflection, steals your map and misses with the direction. When the clock stops ticking right before the dawn, you know the collector's method means your luck is gone. You got mountains to climb, but the shadows are deep. He rides on a promise that he gotta keep. The ledger is full, the debt is confirmed. Can't run or can't hide from the sin collector. The moon is just a thumbnail hung in a sky rust, and every whisper on the wind reminds you of the trust you broke that night, the promise you burned when the dice came up snake eyes, and the final lesson learned. You thought the desert was empty, you thought the streets were cold, but the sins you committed, they are stories to be told. He ain't scared of your six-shooter, he ain't worried about your cash. He collects in regret and the final fiery ash. You traded your freedom for a moment of power, and the collector's just waiting for the final midnight hour. You got mountains to climb, but the shadows are deep. He rides on a promise that he gotta keep. The ledger is full, the debt is confirmed. Can't run or can't hide from the sin collector. Can't run or can't hide from the sin collector. Yeah, he's here, got no face, but his shadow knows your name. The engine died, the air is cold and still, the debt is settled, the score is paid. The sin collector.
My great-grandpappy struck the deal back when I needed the corn. Found a still that made the mash real, where the swamp and the blackwoods joined. The whiskey ran like liquid fire, the pure shine beneath the shade. But the deed was drawn up in the mire, and the devil's tax must be paid. It ain't the feds that you gotta fear when you're bootlegging on the hill. It's a cost that comes in every year for running that cursed copper still. That copper still, it sings a tune, a hollow song of hunger now. It needs a drop beneath the moon to pay the debt, to make the vow. You can't sell the mass, you can't torch the shack. The devil's got the only deed till your own life breaks on the grinding track. You'll plant the curse and sow the seeds. Now my daddy spent his life in dread, just waiting for the clock to chime. He swore the curse would take his head, and it did, for he saw his prime. The revenue man wants cash in hand. I got my own debt to outrun. I measure yeast across this land, and I know I'm the final son. Every drop that clears the worm is one more promise I gotta keep. You just pray the devil sticks to the term while the rest of the world
is asleep. I stared inside that rusty hole where the cold bleeds out the deadly string. It ain't just money that they stole, the mash is made of a father's dream. I saw the dates etched on the stone, every date from 29 to now. I ain't the first to walk alone, to pay the toll and take the vow. They still don't care about a life well kept. It needs the heat, it needs the cold. It ain't a dollar that the devil accepts, it's a black smoke rising off the soul. That copper still, it sings a tune, a hollow song of hunger now. It needs a drop beneath the moon to pay the debt, to make the vow. You can't sell the mash, you can't torch the shack. The devil's got the only deed till your own life breaks on a grinding track. You'll plant the curse and sow the seed.
The heat is gone now. The vapor cleared. All that's left is the smell of copper and the taste of fear.
Grandpappy built this furnace, set it deep in the dirt and stone. Said, son, you let the fire die, and you won't be dying alone.
And now the copper sweats and sighs, a prayer to things unseen. I'm just the last in line to feed the devil's dog machine. Been stirring mash since I was 10. It's sweeter than a sin, but every drop that falls tonight is blood upon my kin. The still is singing sorrow, and the fire is a black sun. I feed it grain and fear, a debt that can't be outrun. Every drop that trickles down is a chain around my soul. I'm not a sinner, I'm the fuel the curse has taken hold. The well water used to run clear before Grandpappy drew the line. He killed a man for this hollow, claimed the spring was only mine. They found a body buried close where the yeast begins to foam. Said he paid the price, but the price keeps dragging me home. Now the ghost of that poor fool comes to tap the copper tank, and every drink you pour is just another life he drank. The still is singing sorrow, and the fire is a black sun. I feed it grain and fear, a debt that can't be outrun. Every drop that trickles down is a chain around my soul. I'm not a sinner, I'm the fuel the curse has taken home.
Oh, still you've been breathing longer than I have, and I know your heart's cold. The mash is done, the debt is paid, I'm ready to be sold. Just grant me one breath of silence before the shadow takes the jar, 'cause a dead man's peace is the only kind I'm getting this far.
The still is singing sorrow, and the fire is a black sun. I feed it grain and fear, a debt that can't be outrun. Every drop that trickles down is a chain around my soul. I'm not a sinner, I'm the fuel the curse has taken hold.
Coffee's black and the well is dry. Found a new way for a plan to die. Truck won't crank and the tires are flat. I'm used to living in a hole like that. Power lines down in the muddy yard. Being this broke shouldn't be this hard. I'd complain to the man above, but I'm fresh out of faith and short on love. It's not too bad, but it's always something. A hollow chest and a radiator thumping. Fix one leak, another one starts. Just a slow grind of breaking parts. If it ain't the rain, it's the heat or the dust. If it ain't the dead, it's the iron and the rust. Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's always something. The dog went missing and the creek rose high. Found my reflection in a dead man's eye. Stove on light and the wood is wet. Life ain't finished with me just yet. Taxman's knocking on a cardboard door. I don't even know what I'm fighting for. Every time I think I've hit the floor, the devil comes by and digs a little more. One step up, two steps back, waiting for the spine of the world to crack. It's not too bad, but it's always something. A hollow chest and a radiator thumping. Fix one leak, another one starts. Just a slow grind of breaking parts. If it ain't the rain, it's the heat or the dust. If it ain't the dead, it's the iron and the rust. Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's always something. But the wind keeps howling, the roof stays thin, waiting for the next disaster to begin. It's not too bad, but it's always something. A hollow chest and a radiator thumping. Fix one leak, another one starts. Just a slow grind of breaking parts. If it ain't the rain, it's the heat or the dust. If it ain't the dead, it's the iron and the rust. Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's always something. Yeah, always something. Just my love.
The snow is thick in Illinois, the cold and hollow gray. I packed my ghosts in a cardboard box and drove the other way. Crossing lines and counting miles, trying to lose the scent of every bridge I ever built. And every dime I spend, I'm a drifter on a dark road, chasing down the sun, trying to find a place to land where the damage ain't been done. From the northern frost to the Tennessee pines, I'm leaving it behind, 'cause there's nowhere I've been burnt down in my mind. West Tennessee is calling me with a heavy, humid hum, but a change of dirt don't change the man. No matter where you're from, I see the smoke in every town. I see the embers glow of the lives I lived and the fires I lit 1,000 miles ago. The map is just a list of scars underneath these lonesome stars. I'm a drifter on a dark road, chasing down the sun, trying to find a place to land where the damage ain't been done. From the northern frost to the Tennessee pines, I'm leaving it behind, 'cause there's nowhere I haven't burnt down in my mind. Can't outrun the fire when you're the one who held the match. You can't outrun the shadows when the door is on the latch. I'm standing in the wreckage, watching it all turn to black. I'm a drifter on a dark road, chasing down the sun, trying to find a place to land where the damage ain't been done. From the northern frost to the Tennessee pines, I'm leaving it behind, 'cause there's nowhere I haven't burnt down in my mind. Yeah, I burned it down, every street, every town. I left a trail of frostbite back in Illinois, just a restless heart and a lot of noise. Pushed that needle south to the Tennessee line, leaving everything I ever loved behind. I got a trunk full of memories and a tank full of lead, trying to stay 3 miles ahead of the dead. Yeah, I'm burning through the night on a one-way track. I'm looking in the mirror, but I ain't looking back. From the muddy Delta water to the mountain pine, there's nowhere I haven't burnt down in my mind. Yeah, I'm lighting up the sky as I leave it all behind. Now Tennessee is home, or so they say, but the smoke follows me like a debt I gotta pay. I see the ghosts of the bridges that I used to cross, calculating wins against a heavy cost. I'm a king of the ashes on a throne of chrome, just a southern bound drifter with no way home. The map is a graveyard, the road is a ghost. I'm the one that's haunted, but I'm the perfect host. Yeah, I'm burning through the night on a one-way track. I'm looking in the mirror, but I ain't looking back. From the muddy Delta water to the mountain pine, there's nowhere I haven't burnt down in my mind. Yeah, I'm lighting up the sky as I leave it all behind. Nothing built on top of secrets is ever gonna last.
I'm striking the match. I'm letting it go.
Yeah, I'm burning through the night on a one-way track. I'm looking in the mirror, but I ain't looking back. From the muddy delta water to the mountain pine, there's nowhere I haven't burned down in my mind. Yeah, I'm lighting up the sky as I leave it all behind.
Burned it all down.
Yeah, watch it burn.
The sun died early, the sky turned black. I'm walking a trail with no way back. The wind is a whip, the frost is a chain. I can't feel the blood, I can't feel the pain. The wood is all wet, the fire won't light. It's gonna be a long, godless night. It's a bitter cold, it's a bitter end. The winter is a killer, friend. The dark days are here, the light is all gone. I don't think I'm making it through to the dawn. My boots are frozen, my hands are blue, thinking about the things that I didn't do. Found a dead man's shack, found a dead man's bed. Better to be cold than to be misled. The ice is moving, the timber screams. The winter is the end of a poor man's dreams. The air is thin, the shadows are tall. I'm just waiting for the snow to fall. It's a bitter cold, it's a bitter end. The winter is a killer, it ain't a friend. Dark days are here, the light is all gone. I don't think I'm making it through to the dawn. Let the whiteout come, let the world go white. I'm done with the road, I'm done with the fight. It's a bitter cold, it's a bitter end. The winter is a killer, it ain't a friend. The dark days are here, the light is all gone. I don't think I'm making it through to the dawn.
The bottle's got a neck like a hangman's rope, drowning out the shadows and the ghost of hope. I'm leaning on the bar of a dead-end dive, wondering how the hell I'm still halfway alive. The bar keeps a statue with a rag in his hand, wiping away the dust of a broken man. It's 90 proof pennants and a cracked rim glass. Watching all the better years of my life pass. I got a throat full of fire and a mind full of rain, trying to numb the pulse of a low country pain. Every swallow is a shovel, every drop is a debt, the kind of jagged memory you never quite forget. Oh, give me that whiskey blues and a side of regret. The devil hasn't finished with his favorite sinner yet. It's a slow burning hunger, a cold hearted stain, the sound of a bird with a broken down wing. Yeah, I'm sipping on a poison just to kill the sting of truth, trading in my soul for a glass of fire waterproof. I see her in the amber, I see her in the rye, the way she looked the morning that I said my last goodbye. One hand on the trigger, the other on the cork, standing at the center of a jagged metal fork. The blues are in the bottom where the ice starts to melt, the loneliest feeling that a man has ever felt. The neon sign is humming like a choir of the damned, and I'm just a drifter with a glass in my hand. Oh, give me that whiskey blues and a side of regret. The devil hasn't finished with his favorite sinner yet. It's a slow burning hunger, a cold hearted sting, the sound of a bird with a broken down wing. Yeah, I'm sipping on a poison just to kill the sting of truth, trading in my soul for a glass of fire waterproof. Till the room starts to spin, till I can't tell the difference between the wine and the sin. I'm a hollowed out vessel, I'm a rust covered gear, just a man made of copper and bitter cold tears. Yeah, give me that whiskey blues and a side of regret. The devil hasn't finished with his favorite sinner yet. It's a slow burning hunger, a cold hearted sting, the sound of a bird with a broken down wing. Yeah, I'm sipping on a poison just to kill the sting of truth, trading in my soul for a glass of fire waterproof. One more for the road I'll never take, one more for the heart I couldn't help but break. Adriatic sun is a ghost in my mind. Left the olive groves and the dust behind.
Now the maple is black and the sky is lit with 1,000 miles of winter ahead. I'm a drifter born of a southern heat with the northern ice beneath my feet. Oh, the northern drifter rides alone in a land of timber and ancient stone, a tattered flag in a bitter breeze, bringing a hollow man to his knees. Dark country roads and a gothic sky where the shadows live and the outlaws die. I carry the grit of a Brindisi shore to the wilderness knocking at my door. The pine trees whisper like monks in prayer. There's a heavy scent of wood smoke in the air. My coat is heavy, my heart is cold, searching for a story that's never been told. The frost is creeping, the moon is thin, let the dark country music begin. Oh, the northern drifter rides alone in a land of timber and ancient stone, a tattered flag in a bitter breeze, bringing a hollow man to his knees. Dark country roads and a gothic sky where the shadows live and the outlaws die. To the crown of the snow, I got nowhere left for a soul to go. Just a silhouette against the white, disappearing into the Christmas night. Oh, the northern drifter rides alone in a land of timber and an ancient stone, a tattered flag in a bitter breeze, bringing a hollow man to his knees. Dark country roads and a gothic sky where the shadows live and the outlaws die. You fit in the bend of my elbow just right. Soft pink cotton in the kitchen light. Bluebirds inked on a sinner's skin. But you never saw the fights I've been in. You tugged at the anchors on my arms like they were toys and not alarms. Your laugh rang out clean and clear, cut through the smoke I carried in here. I smile wide for that photograph, like a man who'd outrun his path. Hey pumpkin, I held you like the world was fair, like my hands weren't rough from the truth, like the devil wasn't waiting out there with a bottle and a match to a fuse. You were safe in these tattooed arms, at least that's what I swore I'd do. I was your hero in a white tank top with a heart already black and blue. Venetian blinds made a jailhouse wall, lines of light on the hallway hall. I told myself I'd learn to stay, be the kind of man who don't drift away. But the road hums low like a steel guitar, calls a fool from wherever you are. And there's a thirst that don't quit dry, leaves a bad man praying to try. So I laugh loud, teeth flashing bright,
every crack from sight. Hey pumpkin, I held you like the world was fair, like the past couldn't trace my name, like the midnight wind in my uncut hair wouldn't set my good plans aflame. You were safe in these tattooed arms before the dark came crashing through. I was your hero in a white tank top with a heart already black and blue. If you stare at that picture one day and wonder why I couldn't stay, know I loved you bigger than my fear, bigger than the ghosts that linger here. Some in our house is built on sand, trying to hold heaven in their hands. Screen door slam and a truck ignites, dashboard glow in the swallow of night. I kissed your cheek, you grabbed my sleeve, didn't know what it meant to leave. Hey pumpkin, I held you like the world was fair, like forever fit in that room, like the shadows didn't follow me there with their long black boots of doom. You were safe in these tattooed arms for a moment, clean and true. I was your hero in a white tank top with a heart already black and blue. That grin was real, don't doubt that part. You were the light in a busted heart, and if I failed what I swore I'd be, just know you were the best of me.
The law don't follow where the shadows grow deep. I've got promises to break and secrets to keep. Left a trail of dust from the border to the pine, trying to outrun a ghost that's a friend of mine. The spurs on my heels are the only kin I know in a land made of rock where the bitter winds blow. Oh, the gavel is heavy and the iron is cold. They're trading my life for a bag of stolen gold. There's a bounty on my head and a shadow on my name, but the law and the outlaw are playing the same game. I'm a long way from mercy, I'm a short way from hell, with a story that the desert is too thirsty to tell. Met a deputy in Lincoln with a star made of tin. He had eyes like a wolf and a soul stained with sin. He said, "Drifter, your shadow is longer than your days." As I felt the cold steel through the gunpowder haze, I didn't come for the money, I didn't come for the fire, but I'm leaving a trail of blood in the moonlight. The ropes are all braided, the gallows are high, the crows are all waiting for a man who won't die. Oh, the gavel is heavy and the iron is cold. They're trading my life for a bag of stolen gold. There's a bounty on my head and a shadow on my name, but the law and the outlaw are playing the same game. Let them bring their horses, let them bring their lead. I've already buried every word they've said. The law is just a border that a brave man crosses, counting up the wins while I'm paying for the losses. Oh, the gavel is heavy and the iron is cold. They're trading my life for a bag of stolen gold. There's a bounty on my head and a shadow on my name,
saw us coming. But the drifter's gone.
The swinging doors opened on a hinge made of screams, and there she was sitting, the ghost of my dreams, in a dress the color of a bruise in the sky, while I'm just a drifter with a dust-covered eye. I've got 1,000 miles of gravel in my stride, and a lifetime of secrets I'm trying to hide. She looked in my hand, saw the scars on the knuckles, the weight of the belt and the tarnished brass buckles. She didn't ask where I'd been or the sins I had done. She just poured me a double and called me the one who went missing, the one who went cold, the one with a story that'll never be told. It's a love song written in the mud and the grit, a match in the darkness that'll never stay lit. I'd trade every bullet and the horse that I ride for one quiet minute with her by my side. But the moon is a cold, blind eye tonight, and a man like me can't live in the light. I reached for her hand, felt the warmth of the skin, knowing damn well that the devil's walked in. She's whispered stay with a catch in her breath, while I smelled the rain and the coming of death. I've got enough sense to salt the earth, it's true, but the worst one of all is what I'm doing to you. The clock on the wall is a hammer and nail, and the wind's picking up on the outbound trail. It's a love song written in the mud and the grit, a match in the darkness that'll never stay lit. I'd trade every bullet and a horse that I ride for one quiet minute with her by my side. But the moon is a cold, blind eye tonight, and a man like me can't live in a lie. I'm a storm cell breaking over Kansas wheat. I'm the bitter taste of a forced retreat. I love you like a funeral, I love you like a cage. I'm just a torn out chapter on a blood-stained page. Yeah, it's a love song written in the mud and the grit, a match in the darkness that'll never stay lit. I'd trade every bullet and a horse that I ride for one quiet minute with her by my side. But the moon is a cold, blind eye tonight, and a man like me can't live in the light. Whiskey and weathered bones, leaving you here all alone. The crows have all frozen and dropped from the pines. The mercury is bleeding between the black lines. I'm chewing on leather to dampen the hunger. The winter is old, but the devil is younger. The sky is a color of a dead man's eye, and there ain't enough wood for the souls left to fry. Oh, the bitter cold is a heartless thing. It don't care for the songs that a drifter might sing. It's a long dark road and a short winter day, and the frost is gonna wash all my troubles away. Yeah, the dark days are coming. Stone cabin with the door swinging wide. There was nothing but bones and a shotgun inside. I took the last shells and I took the old rags, while the wind outside howls and the spirit just sags. The ice in the well is 10 inches deep, and the promises made are the ones I can't keep. The marrow is freezing, the blood's turning thick, and the shadows are playing a cruel-hearted trick. Oh, the bitter cold is a heartless thing. It don't care for the songs that a drifter might sing. It's a long dark road and a short winter day, and the frost is gonna wash all my troubles away. Yeah, the dark days are coming. Blizzard is screaming like a motherless child. The land is gone feral, the air is gone wild. I lay in the drift where the silence is loud, and let the white snowfall become my last shroud. Stars are like needles poked through a black cloth. I'm drawn to the cold like a white-winged moth. My fingers are charcoal, my boots are just lead. I'm walking the line between living and dead. Don't look for my trail when the April rain falls. I'm just another name that the north winter calls. Oh, the bitter cold is a heartless thing. It don't care for the songs that a drifter might sing. It's a long dark road and a short winter day, and the frost is gonna wash all my troubles away. Yeah, the dark days are coming. The nursery wasn't silk and lace, just a cold hard floor and a soot-stained face. While others cried for a mother's hand, I was learning the weight of a broken land. They say life's a gift, a gentle breath, but I was traded to the dealer. Death held in the tongs, dipped in the brine, looking for a spark I could call mine. Some of us were forged, not born, stitched together where the soul was torn, beaten by the hammer, tempered in the flame, given a scar instead of a name. That's why we glow when the world goes cold. That's why we're silver when the rest is gold. We're made of the heat that the weak once feared, forged in the fire, and we're still here. You can see the marks where the iron met the skin, the external proof of the war within. The soft-hearted men, they wilt and they fade like a summer flower or a dull-edged blade. But you can't break what's already been smashed. You can't burn out what's already been ashed. The deeper the furnace, the harder the bone. I'm a monument carved out of blood and stone. The bellows breathe and the embers rise. I see the reckoning in your fear. Forging the fire, and we're still here. They wonder why I burn so long, why the wick is thick and the oil is strong. It's 'cause the fire is where I started my life. I'm the child of the cold and the edge of the night. Some of us were forged, not born, stitched together where the soul was torn, beaten by the hammer, tempered in the flame, given a scar instead of a name. That's why we glow when the world goes cold. That's why we're silver when the rest is gold. We're made of the heat that the weak ones fear, forging the fire, and we're still here. Yeah, we burn longer. The sky turned black in the middle of the day, while the silver tongues had their hollow say. They sold the sun for a pot of fool's gold, leaving us out here in the bitter cold. But I don't need a stage and I don't need a star, just a long dusty road and a jagged scar. In a world of need, we're the chosen few, walking through the fire that the light won't do. Let the corrupt tremble when they see the dawn of a different kind of power coming further on. We make the dark run, we make the shadows bleed, holding the line in a world of need. They fear the quiet, and they fear the truth. The way the winter wind bites into you. They build their towers on a foundation of shame, but they forgot the ones who don't have a name. We're the drifters in the north, the ghosts in the pines. The fear straightening up, it's getting late, the hand is moving on the clock of fate. In a world of need, we're the chosen few, walking through the fire that the light won't do. Let the corrupt tremble when they see the dawn of a different kind of power coming further on. We make the dark run, we make the shadows bleed, holding the line in a world of need. We come from afar, not for the glory, just to write the end of a crooked story. A brotherhood of shadows, a circle of grit. If the world is a fuse, then we're the ones who lit it. chosen few, walking through the fire that the light won't do. Let the corrupt tremble when they see the dawn of a different kind of power coming further on. We make the dark run, we make the shadows bleed, holding the line in a world of need, in a world of need. Yeah, we make it run, my dear, holding the line in a world of need. Away on gravel. Dust and shadows, that's all I left behind. A string of broken mirrors for the future to define. Every highway mile, a prayer I never prayed. Every whisper in the wind, a promise I betrayed. I thought I outran judgment in a cloud of diesel smoke, but the highway lines are changed, and every mile's a choke. The city lights ahead, they flicker like a light, and the engine's burning oil beneath the blood-red sky. Oh, the ashes of the drifters set the city all ablaze. A skeleton behind the wheel, lost in a fiery haze. The devil's got his fingers tied around my very soul. He's pushing down the gas pedal, taking back his toll. An ultimatum screaming through the cracking, burning air. Give me what you owe me, boy, or burn in your despair. He pointed at the skyline through the windshield, cracked and grim. Every soul you touch, boy, now belongs to him. The debts you thought forgotten are screaming from the ground, and the fire in this city is your final bitter sound. My hands are shaking on the wheel, my vision's blurred and stained. The phantom screams of victims, their last moments unchained. Then a laugh from the backseat, cold as a tomb's embrace. You can outrun the lost son, but you can't outrun your fate. And your soul's gone cold, son, just like your hollow chest. Your destiny's a fire, and you're already dead. Oh, the ashes of the drifters set the city all ablaze. A skeleton behind the wheel, lost in a fiery haze. The devil's got his fingers tied around my very soul. He's pushing down the gas pedal, taking back his toll. them screaming through the cracking, burning air. Give me what you owe me, boy, or burn in your despair. Close, his breath like smoke. The choice was always yours. Every turn, every escape just opened other doors to deeper pits, to darker roads where shadows feed on plight. Now this city is your monument, a beacon in the night. I'll give you one last mile, I'll give you one more day. But every mile you take is a soul you throw away. Oh, the ashes of the drifter set the city all ablaze. A skeleton behind the wheel, lost in a fiery haze. The devil's got his fingers tied around my very soul. He's pushing down the gas pedal, taking back ultimatum, screaming through the cracking, burning air. Give me what you owe me, boy, or burn in your despair.
Just keep driving into the fire.
The kerosene is flickering low on the wall. Shadows are dancing and waiting to fall. I open the book to the very last page. A lifetime of debt and a heart full of rage. The man in the suit says it's time that I pay, but I'm taking a different direction today. There's blood on the ledger and dust on the floor. I ain't gonna carry this weight anymore. Cross out my name with a cold piece of lead. The living don't owe nothing more to the dead. No, the living don't owe more to the dead. Pocket, I reached for my hip. The silence was broken by a metal on metal grip. The ink turned to crimson and soaked through the pine. I guess that his soul is no longer mine. The northern drifter don't look at the past. He knows that the first shot is always the last. The moon is a sliver of bone in the night. As I walk out the door and away from the light, there's blood on the ledger and dust on the floor. I ain't gonna carry this weight anymore. Cross out my name with a cold piece of lead. The living don't owe nothing more to the dead. No, the living don't owe more to the dead. Starts to rise, but they won't find the truth in a dead man's eyes. The books are all balanced, the accounts are all clear. There's nothing but ghosts and the wind left. Yeah. There's blood on the ledger and dust on the floor. I
and cigarette smoke all around. She's laughing at the night like it owes her a dime. I'm counting my losses one drink at a time. Bottles and broken hearts, that's all I know. Cash on the counter, but the love won't show. Pour another shot, watch the memories go. Dancing with demons in the pale moon glow. She whispers secrets that I can't repeat. Trading skin for silver, dancing to the beat. My shadow's long and my conscience thin. I keep raising glasses to forget where I've been. These streets don't forgive, and neither do I. Bottles and broken hearts, that's all I know. Cash on the counter, but the love won't show. Pour another shot, watch the memories go. Dancing with demons in the pale moon glow. Jukebox hums a song about regret. I'm lost in the haze, I ain't paid my debt. Every kiss is a lie, every laugh a scam. But the whiskey tastes like freedom in my hand. Bottles and broken hearts, that's all I know. Cash on the counter, but the love won't show. Pour another shot, watch the memories go. Dancing with demons in the pale moon glow. Another night, another drink, another life. The sun don't care, and neither do we. Whiskey and hookers, my twisted symphony. I've been dragged through the muck and spat out by the tide, while those holy rolling bastards keep the skeletons inside. They talk a lot of shit for men who've never felt the lash, building up their kingdoms on a pile of rotten ash. The dust on my coat is a history they can't erase. I see the fear behind the mask on every righteous face. The measure in my shadow while I'm standing in the sun, counting up my failures, but for goddamn races run. I don't give a damn what they think, I don't give a fuck. My life's been a series of bad runs and worse goddamn luck. But I'm still standing here while they're shaking in their boots. You can't kill a weed when the devil's got the roots. So keep your hollow pity and your sermons on the mount. I've got scars upon my knuckles that are all I care to count. I've tasted every bitter drop this world has had to pour, and I'm still standing steady, knocking on the devil's door. The vultures are circling high, watching a man who refuses to die. I don't give a damn what they think, I don't give a fuck. My life's been a series of bad runs and worse goddamn luck. But I'm still standing here while they're shaking in their
kill a weed when the devil's got the roots. Spitting mine, I'll smile through the blood. I was born in the gutter and raised in the mud. Your opinions are worth less than the dirt on my heel. I'm the only thing in this hollow town that's fucking real. I don't give a damn what they think. I don't give a fuck. My life's been a series of bad runs and worse goddamn luck. But I'm still standing here while they're shaking in their boots. You can't kill a weed when the devil's got the roots. Yeah, I'm still here. Go to hell.
The air in here is stagnant, smells like piss and cheap perfume. Just a collection of the failure in a windowless room. The law's got a warrant and a cage with my name, but I'm too damn tired to play their sorry game. I'm staring at a woman with a face like a wreck, and a guy in the corner with a rope round his neck. It's a long way to glory and a short trip to hell, and I'm the only bastard with a soul left to sell. Just a little bit of whiskey between life and hookers tonight. I ain't looking for God and I ain't looking for light. Let the blue lights come and take what's left of the man. I'm going out dirty, just the way that I am. She's got track marks like a map to a place I don't go, and eyes like a television with nothing to show. I told her my trouble, she just asked for a 20. In this part of the world we got misery plenty, so pour me the rot good, the kind that burns out the brain. I'd rather be numb than have to deal with the rain. The neon is flickering, the floorboards are slick. This whole damn world makes me feel goddamn sick. It's a long way to glory and a short trip to hell, and I'm the only bastard with a soul left to sell. Just a little bit of whiskey between life and hookers tonight. I ain't looking for God and I ain't looking for light. Let the blue lights come and take what's left of the man. I'm going out dirty, just the way that I am. They'll find me tomorrow with my face in the dirt, just another dead drifter who forgot how to hurt. But until the sun rises and the cuffs hit my wrist, I'm staying right here in the smoke and the mist. It's a long way to glory in a short trip to hell, and I'm the only bastard with a soul left to sell. Just a little bit of whiskey between life and hookers tonight. I ain't looking for God and I ain't looking for light. Let the blue lights come and take what's left of the man. I'm going out dirty, just the way that I am. Hey, that I don't look at me like that, dog.
I ain't looking for a seat at your table. I'm just fine out here in the rain. I don't need a brand or a shiny label to justify the blood inside my veins. You got opinions and a suit and tie, but you ain't walked a mile in these boots. I'm a jagged edge and a bitter sky, digging deeper into crooked roots. So if the gravel in my voice is a bit too loud and you don't like the way I stand my ground, if the shadows in the song make you turn away, I ain't got a single word of regret to say. Take your judgment and your hollow glass. If you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. I've been broken down and built back twice with a whiskey heart and a steady hand. I paid the devil's heavy price just to own the dirt where I choose to stand. Go on and talk about the things I lack while I'm riding down a different track. Keep your advice and your silver spoon. I'm howling at a different kind of moon. The line is drawn, the fuse is lit. I ain't changing for you, not one bit. So if the gravel in my voice is a bit too loud and you don't like the way I stand my ground, if the shadows in the song make you turn away, I ain't got a single word of regret to say. Take your judgment and your hollow glass. If you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. I don't play for the lights or the crowded room. I play for the ghosts in the desert gloom. Yeah, I'm free and I'm loud and I'm built to last. So if the gravel in my voice is a bit too loud and you don't like the way I stand my ground, if the shadows in the song make you turn away, I ain't got a single word of regret to say. Take your judgment and your hollow glass. If you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. Yeah, kiss my ass. You walked in like a wildfire spark, boots wet from the dark. Didn't say much, didn't need to. I could see it in your eyes.
Bar light flickered on your skin like trouble let me in. Every good thing I was holding started losing to your grin.
We were gasoline and pride, nowhere safe to hide. Every promise that we whispered turned to smoke inside.
Hands shaking on the wheel, heart racing just to feel. Every line we swore we wouldn't cross, we crossed just for the thrill.
We're just matches in the rain, trying hard to catch a flame. Every time we burn it down, we swear we'll change, but we don't change.
You're the ruin I can't leave, I'm the ghost beneath your sheets. If love's a fire we can't contain, we're just matches in the rain.
Sirens cry somewhere behind, but we don't slow this time.
Kiss tastes like goodbye, but we don't draw the line.
Ash falling on the floor,
We've been here before.
every time we say last time.
We reach for one match more.
We're just matches in the rain, trying hard to catch a flame. Every time we burn it down, we swear we'll change, but we don't change.
You're the ruin I can't leave, I'm the ghost beneath your sheets. If love's a fire we can't contain, we're just matches in the rain.
If this is hell, we built it well, brick by brick and breath by breath.
If this is love, if it's like sin, and I choose it again.
We're just matches in the rain,
Striking sparks against the pain.
every time we burn it down, we love the flame.
We love the flame.
You're the ruin I can't leave,
I'm the war you'll never keep. If love's a fire we can't contain, we're just matches in the rain.
still burning.
In the rain.
The reindeer died a century ago, left their bones beneath the blackened snow. There ain't no velvet on that rusted slate, just a hollow king in a world of gray.
He's traded silver bells for iron chains and forgotten how to feel the winter rains.
Oh, the shadows of the north are closing in, a ribcage rattling beneath the frozen skin. No jolly laughter, just a hollow breath, a tattered saint dancing with his death. Welcome to the season of the cold and the lone, where the King of Christmas sits upon a throne of bone. He's checking lists for sins you haven't confessed, with a lantern swinging against his hollow chest. The soot on his hands is from a world on fire, a grim reminder of a lost desire. He don't bring toys, he don't bring light, just the heavy silence of an endless night.
The North Star's flickering, about to die. There's a skeletal grin beneath the Arctic sky.
shadows of the north are closing in, a rib cage rattling beneath the frozen skin. No jolly laughter, just a hollow breath, a tattered saint dancing with his death. Welcome to the season of the cold and the lone, where the King of Christmas sits upon a throne of bone.
He's a ghost of the gift, the echo of the cheer, the physical form of your deepest fear.
And the ice is getting thinner every year. Oh, the shadows of the north are closing in, a rib cage rattling beneath the frozen skin. No jolly laughter, just a hollow breath, a tattered saint dancing with his death. Welcome to the season of the cold and the lone,
Where the King of Christmas sits upon a throne,
throne of bone.
Merry Christmas.
To none, to none.
The sky's like a sheet of lead, the sun's a dying spark. We're living in the belly of a long and bitter dark. I'm scraping ice off of windows just to see a world that's gray, counting down the pennies while the spirits rot away. This land don't want me living, it just wants to see me still, a quiet little statue on a frozen barren hill. Oh, I'm shivering for mercy in a country made of stone, where the wind can't find the marrow in a poor man's lonely bone. I'm looking to the southern line, where the air is thick and sweet. I'd trade my soul to Hades just to blister in the heat. Yeah, it's a long white winter and a short cold life. The north is just a hammer and the frost is just a knife. There's a line drawn in the dirt down where the summer never ends, where the light stays on the water and the river never bends. But I'm tethered to this permafrost, I'm shackled to the gate, trying to build a future on a ghost forgotten trail. The more I try to leave it, well, the deeper I am sunk, writing songs of sunshine like a desperate dying drum. The mercury is falling and the walls are closing in. The ice is getting thicker underneath my paper skin. Oh, I'm shivering for mercy in a country made of stone, where the wind can't find the marrow in a poor man's lonely bone. I'm looking to the southern line, where the air is thick and sweet. I'd trade my soul to Hades just to blister in the heat. Yeah, it's a long white winter and a short cold life. The north is just a hammer and the frost is just
nation dancing neath the blue and burning sky. But the border is a mountain that I'm never gonna climb. I'm just serving out my sentence in the middle of the rhyme. Oh, I'm shivering for mercy in a country made of stone, where the wind can't find the marrow in a poor man's lonely bone. I'm looking to the southern line, where the air is thick and sweet. I trade my soul to Hades just a blister in the heat. It's a long white winter and a short cold life. The north is just a hammer and the frost is just a knife. There's a porch light flickers on Maple Street, same cracked sidewalk under my feet. Bar door swings like it used to do. Only thing changes the eyes on you. Sheriff's truck still makes its rounds. Dust still hangs when the sun goes down. Mrs. Carter at the grocery line whispers low, but she don't say mine. Kids stop talking when I walk in, like sin just strolled back in again. And if it stares a nailed down claim, small towns don't forget your name. They still say my name like a curse they can't wash out, like a spark to a flame every time they speak it loud. I left that night in the pouring rain, but this dirt don't ever change. Yeah, I might have outrun the blame, but they still say my name. There's a cross I pass a river bend. No one talks how it all did end. Some say fight, some say fall, some say I never swung at all. Truth's buried where the red clay dries, right beside all their alibis. They still say my name like a curse they can't wash out, like a spark to a flame every time they speak it loud. I left that night in the pouring rain, but this dirt don't ever change. Yeah, I might have outrun the blame, but they still say my name. You can change your boots, you can change your road, but you can't outrun what the whole town knows. They still say my name in the pews and the back bar smoke, like a man to blame for a fight nobody spoke. I left that